Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War, and today we're going to be grinding the Vault event. So, just getting started here. Do our cardio first, of course. Rocky Horror, Servant of the Tao. Incoming Tower of Doom. Yeah, that's right, when the campaign's over, the Tower of Doom starts. We need to do more of those, though. More Tower of Doom, I feel like. Let's see. That's on. Let's go back. Get in the chat. Videos. Live stream. Like a sour stomach today. Alright, there we go. I'm ready to go. Let's do it. Almost ready, actually. Where's... Let's move the screen. Cool, Gimlet is in danger. You think Gimlet would be like a dwarf, since Gimlet is a dwarf? Their names are so close. Why wouldn't it be like a dwarf Reaper? They should have the little Reaper with a beard. Hot take, straight off top. Hot take. Gimlet should be a dwarf Reaper. So they could be Gimlet, like Gimlet. Just doing one more thing here. Where's my controller? Oh, there it is. Alright, take tribute, like always. Gotta do that, especially on PS4. Don't get very many chances. What up, Mike and Trevor and C. Rogan? How's it going? It says there's only one person here, but there's 3 in the chat, so I don't know how that's possible. Let's see. Getting on my phone. Kind of weird. Hopefully that's not a glitch there. That would suck. I like seeing how many people are here. Do this. Make sure this doesn't happen. Do that. Okay. Alright. Doing well today. Thanks, and to you. I'm doing alright, man. Hey, John. Thank you, man. What's up, dude? How's it going? Appreciate you. You're undercover. Oh, well, I don't care. Be undercover, man. I don't care. Let's see. Let's go do the dungeon. The dungeon. Let's go to the John and do the dun. What am I doing? Trophy Phoenicia, because it's the fastest trophy farming team in the game. Phoenicia. If you want trophies for whatever reason, which I don't know why you would, unless you want to be the top guild in the game. Which I guess some people might. Hey, what up, Reynaldo? I missed you, man. Too busy for the live stream last couple of weeks. Well, we're here every Saturday morning, so if you miss one, you can come to the next one, right? Thanks again, John, man. Super sticker, super chat. Starting off with a bang. Makes me want to do it. Makes me want to do it. Some days I do wake up and I'm like, I don't feel like doing this. So, it definitely helps. It's definitely not you guys, though. It's just me. Let's get our dungeons done. Of course, like every other day, you gotta do it. Gotta get your dungeons done. You gotta get those diamonds. Doesn't seem like a lot, but it's 20 a day. It adds up. And then you take the offer on Sunday. It adds up. You gotta do it. What we got here in our mail? Oh yeah, my vault keys. So we'll talk about that in a second. I didn't do too much, but I did enough, I would say. I didn't do a lot. I'm not a crazy lunatic, but I did a decent amount. So yeah, let's do the adventure board though. Let's do this. Let's get this out of the way. Good morning, Cinny and fellow sinners and choir members. Yeah, we're thinking of making a Discord called The Choir for Tier 3 members. We're just still discussing it, though. It might be for all members. I don't know. My point is, I don't know. I just sound like a weirdo that doesn't understand Discord whenever I take the other side. But I do. I mean, I'm on like one or two of them. I'm not like not on any. I'm not trying to argue with it and never on it. Like, I'm on it for EverQuest and like, I don't know, one other thing. I don't even know what it's for. But anyway, I feel like if we're gonna chat, why not chat in the comments? That helps the channel. Why make a whole nother, you know, why take it to a whole nother place? And I know there's little things you can do there that you can't do here, but like, why split up? I don't know. That'd be like me doing Twitch and YouTube, and then like, you don't know, am I gonna be on Twitch or am I gonna be on YouTube? Like, where's he at? And then I get less traffic on YouTube because I'm splitting my audience. It's like, why not? If somebody wants to say something, they could say it on the YouTube comments, and that would actually help the videos. But no, let's take everything to a whole nother place where it doesn't help. Let's do that. So I don't know. Thinking about doing it for members though, because then there's incentive. But yeah, whatever. Hey, what up, King G City? How's it going? Feel like I haven't seen you in a couple weeks. Same with Red Mantis Pro. How's it going? Haven't seen you in a couple weeks either. John Fitzpatrick, I'm at 461 of your Gems of War videos. Watched right through and left message. I know, I see you leaving all those messages. That's awesome, man. I try to reply to some of them. Like I said, it's harder when they're the older messages because they don't get as much priority. Like the new messages I see, and I don't know. It's hard to explain, but the newer videos are easier to reply to, but it still helps, so I still appreciate it. So I try to jump in there and say something every once in a while, just so you know you're not peeing in the wind. You're definitely not peeing in the wind, sir. You are helping out. Watching those videos. We're almost to 1 million channel views. It's not zooming. We're not like getting there tomorrow or anything. It's still going to take like a month or so, but it's going. It's like whenever something's about to happen, it seems to just slow down. Like I need to just not even say stuff sometimes. I feel like sometimes saying something does help. Like when we were trying to get to 40 members or whatever, I did an incentive. I feel like we got there a little bit sooner. When we were about to be at 4,000 subscribers, I said something, made an incentive. I think we got there a little bit sooner. But when I don't make an incentive and I say, well, let's get to 1 million channel views, I don't know. I feel like we should already be pretty close and we're still like 30K away. Like it slows down for some reason. What up, Elite Gaming? How's it going? Elite Gaming. He is frequently the first commenter on every new video. Not always. There's some of you out there that get there first sometimes. But if you added up like who had the most first comments, it'd probably be Elite Gaming. It'd be number one. Alright, let's see. So, we did Adventure Board, we did Dungeon, so now let's check out how many Vault Keys I've got. I think I started with 36 Vault Keys. Before I did anything on Friday, I'm pretty sure, not 100% sure, because I don't think I checked until like Friday night, because I didn't really grind. I didn't really grind any till Friday night. I just made my video. So as long as I didn't get any Friday morning while I was making my video, and I can't remember, I think maybe one, if any. Go to your portrait. Depends how you're going to do this today. Are you going to do class experience? Are you going to do souls? Are you just going to do gold and keys? To what you would do here. But for me, I'm just going to check out how many vault keys do I have. I have 40. Wow, I have 2 epic vault keys? I must have got an epic vault key last night. That's sick. I got 2 epic vault keys. I only had 1. I wasn't even paying attention last night. I was grinding the vault last night, and I wasn't watching the screen. I was just watching a video on my laptop. So I kind of line up my laptop to where it's almost in the view of the TV, and then I'll like watch the laptop, but I can like play the vault without looking at the TV screen. So I'm just looking at my laptop watching a movie or something. And I was grinding the vault while I was watching a movie last night, because I'm like, man, I'm not going to come into tomorrow with like no vault keys. I got to go into that live stream and like have some. So I was grinding it late last night, like half falling asleep, half watching a movie, barely even looking at the Gems of War screen, and I got an epic vault key. Isn't that pretty cool? So I have gotten like four vault keys. Then I have 3, so I have like 7 vault keys and 1 epic vault key. So if anybody wants to know how many old Sinnycool has so far, 7 vault keys and 1 epic vault key. So that 1 epic vault key kind of makes up for only having 7 vault keys, I would say. How much would 1 epic vault key be worth? They're pretty rare. I mean, just look at the discrepancy here. 2 for 40. So they're worth like 20 vault keys, I would say. So yeah, I must have got one last night, and I didn't even see it. So that's crazy. But you can do that. You can do the vault without even looking at the screen. You just have to push like 2 buttons. The only way I was getting kind of is like this part right here. You don't have to hit down and to continue. This was the only part where I kind of looked at the screen every once in a while. Or like I would get a gnome and I would know I got a gnome, so I would look up to see what my reward was. But other than that, I wasn't even looking at the screen for a lot of the time. Hey, what up, Winnie? How's it going? Grinding some Vault. About to start. Just need to find no turns for you. Let's get going. John has 7 Vault keys and 1 epic so far. You're same as me then, man. We got exactly the same. That's awesome. You're almost level 1300. You're crazy, bro. That's crazy. You're almost caught up to me. I'm level 1320 or something. I don't have any knight armor or anything though, so I'm at a disadvantage like always, but I don't have the 100% extra experience or whatever. But you're so close. That's awesome. You're gonna pass me up. Alright, so just doing this all day, y'all. Can do this without even looking at the screen. So I should be able to look at chat. Been around, just haven't done much streaming stuff. Myself has been busy. Excuse me, but soon be back on it. Like I said, my stomach's being crazy today. King G said he has 10 so far. That's good. We all seem to have about the same amount. Whoa, except for C. Rogan has 20 keys and 2 epics. Holy crap. That's pretty good, man. I think C. Rogan has us beat right now. He's in here spying on us, and he's got way more keys than us, too. What the heck, man? What the heck? Little thief, little spy. Red Mantis Pro, I'm only doing PvP this weekend. Lots of pets. Yeah, I think, maybe eventually that's what you should do. You're undercover. Hey, I got a vault key. You guys see that? So I got 8 now. 8 vault keys and 1 epic vault key. Guess I could put that in the chat, huh? Let's do that. Plus subscribe. Alright, ready? Subscribe. 8. 8. Let's put subscribe. Vault keys. 8. Epic keys 1. So subscribe, vault keys 8, epic keys 1. That's what we got so far. Pin message. That way we can't forget. So if I forget, I'll just look at that message and I'll remember. So let's get it. Yeah, you still need a lot of mythics, John? Yeah. That's that dungeon every day. Not much else you can really do. I mean, being in a good guild, which you're already in. Doing your dungeons every day. Event keys. Event keys, not the best way ever, but it is a way. Like, I don't know how many mythics I've gotten from event keys. Like, I can't think of any, honestly. But I'm sure I've gotten like one or two. I don't know. It seems like you should be able to get some from that, but it's really hard. I don't know why. I don't feel like I don't get as many event keys as other people. For some reason. I haven't pinned down exactly why. I don't know if it's because I'm on PS4 or something my guild's not doing, or something I'm not doing, something I'm not paying for. For some reason, I get way less event keys than everybody. Like, I have like 500 right now, but that's from saving and saving and saving and saving over like a year. I feel like if I was somebody else, I could get 500 event keys in like 3 months. But it takes me like a year to get that many for some reason. I don't know. I do spend them on legendaries though, but only when appropriate. Like, when this new dragon's coming in, I'm going to spend event keys on that till I get it. Sometimes it did take quite a while. Some legendary, I can remember not getting, like Basilisk, and that's a pretty new legendary. Not new anymore, but it was new like 6 months ago. And I remember not getting that, like not having enough vault keys, or event keys. That's the only other way, really. Being in a good guild and getting lucky, like, for sometimes, like, you'll do a legendary task and you'll get a mythic. Doesn't happen too often, but, like, I don't even know. That's probably happened also, like, once or twice, maybe. But the main way, I guess, would be diamonds from the dungeon. Crafting them yourself, or getting them from random drops as you, level up. That's one thing I'm going to have to adjust to when I do my new account playthrough, is opening chests again. Because there's a point in the game where you just stop. You don't do that anymore. You just save your keys for the new mythic or the new legendary. I remember, it was like a year ago, I was still opening like all my glory keys just to get gems and have a shot at certain mythics I didn't have yet and stuff like that. But eventually you quit, and you save all your keys, and the only time you use them is for mythics, new mythics. But I can't remember exactly, like, it was like, I don't know, 6 months ago, a year ago, when I stopped. But I used to do all my glory keys, like, I used to spend all of them. I kind of started saving my gem keys earlier than that. Like, once you're saving all your keys, you know you're kind of at the end game. Once you're saving, like, all your keys, you don't ever use any until there's a new mythic, and that's the only time you ever throw keys. You kind of know you're at the end game. Because when you're coming up, you need troops. Like, you see people using certain troops, and you're like, man, I want that troop. Man, I want that Iron Hawk. How do I get that? So you gotta... Sometimes you need like a epic troop or a ultra rare just to make a team, and you're like, man, I gotta throw some keys, see if I can get that. I see this guy using this team all the time. It's got greed on it or whatever. It's got leprechaun. The only way you're gonna get that is if you throw some keys for like glory keys or something. Plus you get gems and gold and all that other good stuff off of those, so I'd say up until level like 1200, you're throwing all your keys most of the time, except for maybe like gem keys. You start a little bit earlier saving. But I'm gonna have to remember like when that is for my new account playthrough. I don't even know if I'll get to that point on a new account playthrough. I'll probably just be blowing all my keys, trying to get certain troops. Don't forget to hit the like, people. Winnie just got Voice of Orpheus on Monday while pulling for the new legendary. Cool, if that's one you didn't have, and you were going for the legendary, the reason you're throwing keys was going for the legendary, then that's a really good score. That's a bad troop, but it's cool to get it. It's cool to get it while you're going for something else. That's always cool. Add one to the collection. That's what it's mostly about. You could probably, you know, you could probably take like 10 mythics, 10 legendaries. You could probably take 10 of each rarity and only use those for the rest of your life on Gems of War. But it's still fun to try to collect all of them. Like, I still need like 5 troops or something. I still need Mother of Darkness, believe it or not. That's one that all of a sudden became good, though. So you can't blame me for not having it, because she was terrible up until recently. I could have got her this time, though, but instead I went with Will of Nisha. I was impatient. I kind of had a brain fart. I'm like, oh, I need that. When you get to a certain point in the game and you only need 5 mythics or whatever, and you see one that you need, I kind of got a little antsy and I just went ahead and got it since I knew I needed it. And like, who knows when another one's going to come around that I need. I should have known Mother of Darkness was coming the very next week, and there was no way I was going to get it now. Lucky for me, though, it's a new cycle. So I could get it next week. Like, you can get the same mythic 2 weeks in a row and it's a new cycle. So it could happen anytime. Like, I could get Mother of Darkness next week or the week after. Or it could take, I don't know, however many weeks. Not sure how many mythics there are right now, or how long the weeks are. I could probably look it up. Let's see. Let's go to Terran's World and see what the weeks since they've been seen is now. It used to be like 16. Was cool because I didn't had one of that kingdom yet. Yeah, it's always nice to get a mythic from the kingdom. That way you can't get cock blocked when you're trying to do kingdom power. Kingdom level and power. Let's see. Soul Forge history. Troops. I want to see how many weeks. 19. 19. Looks like 19. So 19 times 4. What's that? That's like 76. So we have something like 70 to 76. We have something between 70 and 80 mythics right now, I guess. Because there could just be one that's making it the 19, or there could be 4 of them that's making it the 19. You know what I'm saying? So you can't tell exactly from that, but we can tell there's either 76 or there could be 73. So something like that. Should I try to Ketris the Bull? Am I not reading right? Or should I try to Ketris the Bull? I am still short on diamonds, but should have enough shards to cover the shortage of diamonds. I would say, yeah, man. I think Ketris is like a top 6, top 5, top 7 mythic. Of course, it always depends. Like I say, that's one that you can't really go wrong, though. He's scalable. Unless you're missing literally all 3 of the top 3 mythics, I would say it would be fine. And turning shards into diamonds is always fine in my book. I always do that. I almost automatically do that. Could there be other things that you can use shards on? Maybe. I don't know, but the main thing I use my shards for is diamonds. Because that's pretty valuable to me. Diamonds are valuable. Yeah, I would say get Ketris the Bull. Unless you're missing literally the Wild Queen, Ferris Ra, and High King Iron God. If you're missing all three of those, then they might be coming in the next week or two because the cycle's restarting. But they could also be coming 19 weeks from now, since there's that many mythics in the game. I followed your advice from videos and streams with regards to keys and getting the best troops before concentrating on getting all the troops. I've been grinding, working on my souls. I think the new season starts next week. Yep. Hey, what up, D-Rock? How's it going, man? Just grinding some vault keys. If I don't do it now, I don't know when I'll do it. Though I did do it last night. Not that hard. You can always do something else while you do this. I was watching, like, I don't even, what was I watching? I think I was watching Resident Evil 8 playthrough. Starting to watch it. I've only seen the beginning, though. Seems pretty cool. Has anybody played that yet? Resident Evil 8? I haven't heard, like, any terrible reviews of it. No one's saying it's the best game ever either, though. It's kind of somewhere in the middle, huh? The most descriptive thing I've heard is it's Resident Evil 7 plus Resident Evil 4. Like, you got some of the... I don't know. Got some of the stuff from Resident Evil 4, like the merchant, and some of the action. But you also got some stuff from Resident Evil 7. Both really good Resident Evil games, too. Those would probably be two of my favorites. I've always liked, you know, like 1 and 2 and Code Veronica and stuff like that. But 4 and 7 are also really awesome. It's hard to decide. Depends what kind of mood you're in, really. You want to play one of those old tank games that are like scary because you can barely move and fixed camera angles and all that? Do you want to play one of those? Then I would play like 2. Even 3's cool. Like 3's even a good one. Or do you want to play like a newer game, like where it's a lot of action, like Resident Evil 4? That was amazing when that came out on like the Wii. It was like one of the best Wii games. Or do you want to play something kind of like Silent Hill or like PT or like a newer horror game? That's Resident Evil 7. You're kind of like running away, you're not really fighting, you're just getting chased around and you're hiding. Kind of like a Outlast. I should probably go for some different trait stones. I don't know all the kingdoms that this can clear in one shot, though. So I go with the first one that anyone ever discovered, which was Wild Plains. I haven't moved on from that yet. I should probably be leveling my classes or something also. I kind of want to get like 20 vault keys this weekend. I don't think I've ever got more than like 17 or something. That sounds pitiful for a person that has a channel and like is level 1300 something. That the most vault keys, I think, I can't remember exactly, like, not 100% sure. But I feel like the most vault keys I've ever got in one weekend is like 17 or something. Like, nothing crazy. It might sound like a decent amount to somebody, but I've heard of people getting like 40 plus. And I'm sitting here getting 17 or 18. Yeah, the new cycle starts next week. Yep. The new Soulforge cycle. I think that means weapons and everything. Or is it just mythics? They can't all be on the same cycle, right? There's not the same amount of weapons and stuff as, like, mythics, right? I think it's just the mythic cycle. They wouldn't start, like, a whole new cycle of everything, right? There's gotta be a different amount of weapons than mythics. Let's check it out. I can probably look it up. Soulforge history, weapons. Huh. I think weapons is like a different thing. Like they're on a different kind of thing. Wow, 24. I'm seeing some 24s here. So if Mythics is on a 19-week cycle, then Weapons is on at least 24. Wow. Trevor says, okay, thanks, I have all 3 of those. Forgive my bad typing. No, dude, I have bad typing too, man. I feel ya. I type the craziest sentences out sometimes on, like, EverQuest. Which I'm kind of taking a break from right now, man. Kind of taking an EverQuest break. I got videos that I could do from old footage, too, so I could really take, like, a week break, probably. Wouldn't affect anything. Most of you probably don't care about that, but that's the other game I'm playing on the channel right now, is EverQuest. And it's getting really hard. I'm level 56 out of 60. It's a really, really hard game. If you die, you lose like an hour of experience, pretty much. More than that, like a day of experience. I don't know why I did that extra turn. I need to stop doing that. If you die in that game, you lose like a whole day. A whole day of your real life. Unless you find somebody that can resurrect you. And even then, you don't get 100% back. You get like 90. So you still lose like 10% of a day. Even after finding a person and paying them to do something. Which also takes time, and you're not grinding, getting experience while you're doing that, looking for a res. Then you get resurrection sickness on top of all of that, which only costs you like 5 more minutes, but you can't fight. So I'm kind of getting, I don't know. I keep getting on and I want to like kill a couple things and like I want to kind of like half-ass it. And you can't half-ass that game. If you half-ass that game, you're just gonna like you can literally get on that game and go backwards. So some days, if you're not feeling it, you don't want to, like on Gems of War, you can't go backwards. Like if you get on this game and you play it, you're getting stuff. Like no matter what. Unless you're literally like losing every single battle, which I don't think anybody could do. Unless you're literally like losing every single battle in this game, you're always gaining just by playing it. Like no matter what. Even if you're not playing too well, even if you're just like kind of playing here and there yeah, you're still making progress no matter what. As long as the game's on, you're pretty much making progress in this game. In that game, you can get on and you can lose progress just by like dying. Like you can look away for 15 seconds and bang, you're dead. There goes your whole day. I'm like, man, I'm just gonna not play then. I'll be level 56 forever. I'd rather be that than lose experience. Nah, I'm just kidding. But I definitely need a break. It's a grind. Hey, what up, Dr. Mop Sister? How's it going? Collecting my tributes has helped me big time since I can get them on my phone. Yeah, I wish I could do that. Somebody said you can... I might try something. About to try this Wild Folk team. I don't really want to be trying out teams when it's the Vault, though. Unless it's somehow faster than Ironhawk, which would be crazy. Don't think today's the day to be trying out new teams. Should be grinding, getting either Vault keys or pets, I would say. That's what I was about to say earlier, like... I could see a person that's at the very end of this game that instead of vault keys, they're going for pets right now. They could be in PvP like, who was it, Red Mantis Pro? They could be in PvP like Red Mantis Pro, hoping for that pet gnome. Because they need that pet to get their kingdom level and power to that next level. And that's literally all they have left, is leveling up pets. I could see a person who needs pets worse than vault keys. What up, Kimmy? How's it going? Not working yourself to the bone today? Lurking? Okay, that's cool. I appreciate all the lurkers. Especially if you hit like. Looks like I got some gem keys there. I didn't get to see how many, but that's always welcome. About to... Okay, I like... You like to play, like, Resident Evil? Is that what we're talking about? The early ones, but haven't played the recent ones? I like them all, man. Except for there's one that... I think there's one, like, Resident Evil 6. And it's not a hot take. Like, everybody says it's the worst one. I think it's number 6 that everyone says is the worst. So it's not a hot take. I even like Umbrella Chronicles, Darkside Chronicles. There's a bunch of like offshoot Resident Evil games that I also like. I pretty much like them all. There's one though. I haven't played it or anything. I can't really speak on it, but I've heard that it's like the worst one. It's like 6. Plus, there's some where you're just like hunk and you're like just shooting. It's like a shooting game. There's something like that where it's not really Resident Evil. It's like a shooting game kind of with the side character type deal. My first and only key was an epic vault key, says D-Rock. I know, that's what happened. I looked this morning just to see how many keys I had, and I noticed I got a epic vault key last night without even noticing. I wasn't even looking at the screen. I was just grinding the vault, not even looking. It's pretty easy. You just hold in for PS4. I just hold in L1, and I'm tapping X. Then I hold in L1, I'm tapping triangle. And you can kind of see it out of the corner of your eye. So you can watch another screen. Like I've got my laptop here, so I'll like set it up close to my TV screen. Or you can use your phone or whatever. Sure, it's even easier if you're playing on your phone or something to play without even looking at the screen. But I'll just set my laptop up to where I can see it and also see the TV at the same time. And I'll watch my laptop like a movie or YouTube or something. And all I'm doing is like playing the game while I'm watching something. But I don't really... I'm looking at Gems of War like 5% of the time. And I'm looking at the movie 95% of the time. The only time I'm looking at Gems of War is when I get stuck or something. I'm like, what's going on? Or I get a gnome and I want to see what I get. Or I'm like, let's do a couple battles as fast as I can or something during this crappy part of the movie. You could get a lot done if you gotta watch something for, I don't know, school. If you gotta watch something for work, you can get other stuff done while you're grinding the vault. So you don't really have to pay attention. It's not hard. It's like super grindy. This is the easiest thing ever. You're never gonna lose. If you're doing it right. With the right troops, at the right place. You're never gonna lose. Ever so often you'll have a mythic survive, like Lord of Slaughter. I notice he'll survive like once every 20 battles or 30 battles. And you might have to like kill him with some skulls or get one of your troops up. But other than that, like 19 out of 20 battles go really smooth. What up, Two Scoops? How's it going? You may even have another chance to get Mother of Darkness next if you're lucky. Yeah, I hope so. That'd be nice. I made the mistake of not getting her. So I'm hoping I get lucky. And since the cycle's restarting next week, that somehow she'll be in there again. Which is possible. I like when that happens for like High King Iron Gut or something for you guys, if you're missing it. Like it's in there the last week and the first week, so you have 2 chances to get it. From the very first gnome, no less. You got an epic vault key from your very first gnome? Nice. I don't know when I got mine because I wasn't looking. Waiting for Doomed Glaive to come around. Only problem then is waiting to upgrade it, right? I think they fixed the thing with the Doomed weapons where they make the crappy gem. You know how people were complaining about some of the Doomed weapons, how they would make a gem that doesn't help ever? And some people were like not upgrading certain weapons because of certain talents on the weapon. I think they fixed that in the newest update. So now you can just upgrade everything. You don't have to not upgrade a Doomed weapon. The only thing is you gotta do the Tower of Doom. You gotta go to floor 26 on every Tower of Doom so you have enough weapon scrolls to do that. And hopefully you're only upgrading certain Doomed weapons and not upgrading all of them. You want to get the Doomed Blade, the Doomed Glaive, the Doomed Axe, the Doomed Crossbow, the Doomed Scythe. You want to do all of those first. The ones I use the most are Doomed Axe, Doomed Glaive, Doomed Scythe. Doomed Club's pretty good too, if you don't have Doomed Glaive. I don't know, I use them all. The only one I don't use is Doomed Crossbow, but that one is still good. Like, I know there's some red teams out there that really kick butt that use it. So I think all those Doomed weapons are must-haves. Maybe except the Doomed Club might actually be the least important, but it's like your least favorite, you know? Ooh, I got another vault key. Hey, Kimmy, thank you. How's it going? Going all right. Good to see you here. Appreciate you. You guys make it worth it. I started playing EverQuest. I'm only on training. I was confused with all the information boards. I've watched your videos. You don't even have half the amount of boxes. Yeah, I'm not sure, man. I'm definitely just as lost usually on that kind of stuff. I'll probably point you to Faceless One and Trey on that kind of stuff, man, because I'm really not good at. Like, we had to do a patch on EverQuest a couple weeks ago, and all you had to do was copy like a link, and then like you had to replace certain files. So you just copy paste this new link, and you copy paste it into your old folder, and you have to like replace some files with the new files, and add in all the other new files. And I was having trouble with that. I eventually figured it out, but it took Faceless One like 5 minutes, and it took me like 2 hours. That's how I am with the computer stuff. I'm not the worst, but I'm not the best. I can figure stuff out, but it takes me longer than some people. Like, I feel like I usually can figure it out, but it takes me a little bit longer than it should. Just like my brother is awesome at computer stuff. My dad is awesome at computer stuff. Like, I should be awesome at computer stuff, but I'm not. I was always like sports and video games and stuff, but never like computers, and I was always a console person. Thanks again, Kimmy. Really appreciate it. Good afternoon. Lurking. That's cool. I know you gotta work and stuff. I appreciate it. It was as fast and a higher explorer level. Nice. You joined the poop train. Hope you are safe and well. I finally saved up 4K diamonds for Ferris Ra. Nice. I was gonna kind of see if I could play without looking while we did the live stream, but I'm afraid I'll somehow shut the live stream down by accident, or just by pushing buttons. without looking. Join the poop train, everyone. I finally saved up 4K diamonds for Ferris Raw. Nice. It could be any time, Dr. Mop Sister. So, it could be 19 weeks from now, or it could be 9 days from now, you know? Now that it's a new cycle, it could happen next week, or it could be like 20 weeks from now. So, be patient. And I'll hope for you. I'll hope that it's Ferris Raw. Hopefully next week we get Ferris Raw and Mother of Darkness. Actually, I might need another week, so I hope next week is Ferris Raw and then the week after that is Mother of Darkness, because I might need like another week to save up. I feel like if you're going hard for diamonds, you can get 4K in like 4 weeks. If you need a mythic, it might take you a month to get. So you can get. I think you can get I think you could craft a mythic every month. If you're not getting at least one mythic every month, you're probably not trying hard enough. Is that a hot take? I don't think that's a hot take. If you're not getting one new mythic every month, you're not trying hard enough. If you need, unless you're at the end of the game and you only need like 5 mythics like me, and like, there's no way that that's gonna happen because there's only 4 or 5 that you need and they don't turn up every month. But I would say if you're missing 20 or so mythics and you're not getting a new one every single month, then you're doing something wrong. You should be getting a new one every month, especially since there's a new mythic every month anyway. Like, you should literally, I think everybody that's serious about this game should be getting a new mythic every month. I think that's like not a hot take. It's like fact. Simple fact. And you should probably be getting like two a month. I'm just saying at least one. Everybody in this game should be getting at least one new mythic every month. Or you're not doing something right. Or you're not the person I'm talking about. You could be super early in the game or super late. But most people, if you're between like level 600 and 1200, most people are in between those levels. You should be getting one new mythic every month. Of course, if you're closer to one side, you should be getting a couple more, maybe more than one. If you're closer to the other side, maybe it takes you 5 weeks instead of 4. There's exceptions. Kitar Kingdom is due. Yeah, well, that would be Ferris Raw for event keys. It's hard to get mythics with event keys, though. I mean, I feel like you need at least 500 to even give it a shot. And that's what I literally have saved up right now. What up, 2 Scoops? Who's Dutchy? Dutchy. I don't see anybody named that. What up, Stroganrog? How's it going? What up, Kelvin Fiera? Dakota Swanson, how's it going? The only reason I'm doing Wild Plains, Dakota, is because I know that I can clear it every single time without fail in one shot. You don't have to do Wild Plains, but you could look around for a different kingdom. Like, I don't need trait stones that bad, or else I'd probably be looking into it. The only thing I'm really going for is vault keys. So I know I can clear this in one shot. The best way to get vault keys is to clear as many battles as fast as possible. The best way to do that is explore difficulty 1 and in a kingdom where you can clear every single time with one shot. Are there other kingdoms where you can do that? Yes, there are. But there's also kingdoms where you can't do that. And it would take time to look around. Like, somebody could probably tell me one right now and I could switch to it, and it wouldn't take very much time to do that. But if I was to look on my own, I would have just missed that gnome right there, because I'd be looking for the next kingdom. All I want is vault keys. I don't really care about anything else. At least right now. See, I just got another gnome. Just sitting here clearing battles. I got 2 gnomes in just that one sentence. And they're a vault key right there. That's the reason that I'm just staying right here in Wild Plains. Do you see that vault key that I just got? That's why. Vault keys, you can get orbs, you can get power orbs, you can get so many souls that it makes up for your soul farming that you were doing. You can get so much glory that you could buy whatever troop you want. Like, vault keys are the best thing in the game. They can give you the best resources, and a lot of them. So if you're sitting there, like, farming souls somewhere weird and it's taking you extra time, you could be doing this right here and get a soul gnome and, like, get way more just in one shot. No problem. But yeah, if you if you need to farm class experience or souls, or you want to do a different trait stone, I totally get it. I'm like a very specific situation here where I just want vault keys. I've got 2 million souls. I don't need souls. I've already got Dawnbringer. Most of my kingdom level and powers they're not all to max. Like, I could probably figure out a couple that I could level up if I did certain things. But for me, I got 2 million souls. I've got 500,000 glory probably. I got enough keys to get the next mythic. The only thing I could really be doing right now is probably class experience. And I've got a lot of classes at 100. I probably need like 7 more classes. Like, I've probably got a good 2/3 of the classes to 100 already, too. Is Mother of Darkness worth crafting over Ketris? That's a difficult question. I don't have Mother of Darkness, so you probably want to ask somebody else. In my top 10 mythics, I put Ketris over Mother of Darkness. But I don't have Mother of Darkness, so I can't give you an informed opinion. I know of the Mother of Darkness Night Spider Captain McCall Rope Dart team. Like, that's a team out there that some sort of looping team that's really good. But I think Mother of Darkness is more like a Phoenicia, where it's really good, but it's still not. I don't know. I don't know if it's top 10 yet. It's really good. It's like Phoenicia. I'd put Mother of Darkness in the same sentence as Phoenicia. Which for me, Phoenicia is an honorable mention for the top 10. So that's probably where I would put Mother of Darkness. So if I had a gun to my head, I'd probably tell you to get Ketris instead of Mother of Darkness. But I don't know. I can't. I feel like you should ask probably somebody else that already has both of those. I made a mistake. I should have got Mother of Darkness. I got Will of Nisha because I was impatient. And I'm not used to needing multiple mythics in multiple weeks. I'm used to, like, oh, holy crap, there's finally a mythic that I need. And I just get it. So I had a brain fart. I always upgrade to the max on my weapons. I'm only missing the Doom Scythe. Yeah, especially on those. You don't want to like upgrade all your doomed weapons to the max because there's only a certain amount of weapon scrolls. There's only a certain amount of doomed weapons that are worth upgrading. So you don't want to like go crazy upgrading like some weird doomed maul or doomed sledgehammer or some weird one. But definitely, like I said, doomed glaive, doomed blade, doomed axe, doomed scythe, doomed crossbow, doomed club. There's one for each color that you should definitely upgrade all the way. Then there's books you can use for defense, and those would be your second. The ones you would upgrade second after you upgrade all of the offensive ones would probably be those books. So that gives you 2 in each color that you need to upgrade. That you'll probably use up all your scrolls. So after that, there's not really a decision. If you use all your blue weapon scrolls on Doomed Blade, and you have any left over, you'd probably use them on the blue book. If you have any weapon scrolls left after totally leveling up Doom Scythe, Then you'd move on to the purple book or whatever. There's really not any leeway in how you would do it. Because there's not that many weapon scrolls. You're not going to be, you know, making it rain with weapon scrolls. Because we only have Tower of Doom once every 10 weeks or something crazy. And a lot of people don't even know how to do it right. Doomed Focus Staff coming Monday, I heard down the grapevine, says Carlos. Usually those aren't good, though. But thank you for the info, for sure. Usually the doomed weapons aren't good. Other than the ones I mentioned. Unless they bring out a new type of doomed weapon that is all of a sudden good. Like, the good ones are double converters that do doomed skulls. So they're really good with certain, like King Gobtruffle, or like Divine Ishbala type teams. So like Purple Guild Wars, King Gobtruffle. There's some really good red teams, I think, with like Zolgoth or something. But what up, Carlos? How's it going? This team is dope. Not as fast as Ironhawk, I think, but as fast as Phoenicia. Nice. Hey, what up, Vishal? How's it going, Vishal? Yeah, I got vault keys. Oh, yeah, I need to check. I need to update. It's in the pinned comment, but, I think I have 9 now. I need to update that. Let's go check. Ooh, I froze. Check it out, guys. I froze. You know how you back out of Explorer and you freeze? This would usually be a stream stopper right here. I would be panicking right now. This is a stream killer. I'm frozen. You know how you back out of Explorer and you freeze? And you have to restart your game and stuff? I hate that. Like, that would normally be a stream stopper right here. The stream would be over. Because I'm frozen. I can't do anything. So then I'd have to close my game down. And when I close my game down, I have to close down the whole stream. Right? Well, this is how you get out of it. Ready? Alright, I gotta go to Guild. I gotta go to... Let's go to Zeus. What up, Zeus? And View Profile. And Fight. This is how you get out of this freeze here. Go to Battle. And then you retreat. And I should be unstuck. There we go. Not stuck anymore. See? That would have been a stream killer. Like, before somebody taught me that trick, I would have took down the whole stream right there, just from backing out of Explorer. That sucks. I made a whole video on that, by the way. On that, how you get around that freeze. What up, Pamela? Oh yeah, I was gonna update my vault keys. That's why I froze in the first place. Let's see. $44, so I have... What? I thought I got some. I thought I got a vault key. That's weird. 36. No, I still got 8. 8 and 1. Oh, wait. Okay, I see. Oh, never mind. I do have 8. Hold on a sec. Plus these. I'm going to go ahead and grab these. I got 4 right here. 4 vault keys. So I have 12 now. That's awesome. This might be my best weekend ever. I got 12 vault keys and 1 epic vault key already. I know there's somebody out there that has like 20 something right now, but this is good for me. I'm doing well for Sinnycool. Alright, so I have 12 vault keys and 1 epic vault key. So I could change... Or, I guess I'll just do a new message. Vault keys 12. Epic vault keys 1. I think I'm really far behind in the chat too, so don't worry, I'll get to you in a second. Alright, message pinned. Don't forget to subscribe. But yeah, 12 vault keys, 1 epic vault key so far. Alright, let's catch up in the chat. I'll try to play without looking or something and just read the chat. Let me figure out where I was first though. Remember everyone, I'm just behind in the chat. I will definitely get to you in a second, so don't get discouraged. Oh, a duchy, I get it. Okay, I feel you, C-Rogan. I'm an idiot. Lurking in the background, Rain Man. What up, Rain Man? Switch Unicorn in the building. Here, let's try to play too. Hold on. Man, I'm way behind, guys. Sorry. Holy crap. The scythe is great, says D-Rock. Yeah, for sure. I use it on Purple Guild Wars Day. The Doom Scythe. Yeah, Trey and Faceless One have offered to help me out. It's just getting the time to play at the same time due to being different country and time zone. Yeah, I feel you, man. Especially Trey. Faceless One, I think, is more, I don't know. He can play while he works and stuff. I don't think Trey can play while he's working. Like me and Faceless One can both play while we work. Kimmy says I only upgrade weapons if I'm going to use. Glad to, because of the Leonis Tower needed 250 legendary ingots, right? You crafted 4? Nice. Why am I failing here? Hold on. What up, Matt? How's it going, Matt? Matt Ounce. Carlos says I only have 2k diamonds. Let me try to keep this going. I only have 2k diamonds. I hope it's not next week for Raw. Yeah, I feel ya. The most diamonds you can get in 1 week is like 1,000. Like, you can probably get 1,500 if you really pushed, but the conservative amount that you can get in 1 week is like 1,000 if you're really pushing for it. Trying to play while I read the chat. John crafted 4 towers also. Nice. What up, Rain Man? I'm going to keep at least 4k. Anything above that I'll probably use. I just can't help myself, says Dr. Mop Sister. I feel ya. I used to do the same exact thing. Rain Man is lurking. Thank you, Rain Man. Are towers craftable? Seriously? Yeah, there's 1 tower that's craftable. I think it's the Leonis Tower. Pamela's here. Hope y'all are getting vault keys. Hey, I got the same amount. I got 12 too. We're both awesome. We both have 12. 3 to 4 weeks is doable. Yeah, that's for sure, Winnie. I craft loads of weapons lately too. Almost every week costs loads of diamonds. Yeah, I feel you. Every time a new weapon's in the Soul Forge, I'm definitely crafting it. Just so I can get all of them. It's like Pokemon. I crafted Ferris Raw 2 weeks ago and can craft a new one next week. Nice, Winnie. Good job. Oh, it's all good, Vishal. I know how it is, man. It, like, changes it to Sunny, not, you know? You don't even type it. It, like, changes it to that. Because Sinny's not a real word, but Sunny, I guess, is. I got Wild Queen when I bought tokens for a world event. Nice. I've never seen that happen, but that is really good luck. What up, Mike D? How's it going? I'm using my soul farming team. I got 200k souls yesterday. Wow, man, that's a lot. Good job, Kelvin. It's always nice to do like 2 things at once. How many vault keys do you have? Do epic vault keys give you even better loot? Yes, they do. Not to, like, you know, I've opened some and it hasn't been amazing, but I've heard of people getting some amazing stuff. Like, it's possible. The loot that's possible is way better. But do you always get it? No. Dawnbringer is close. Alright, yeah, you gotta be close if you're getting that many souls. I haven't got Ketris, but I have Mother of Darkness, and the team Cindy just said is awesome. Yeah, Dr. Mop's sister. I wish I had it. That's the only team in the game that I don't have, that I wish I had. It's wild, but Ketris is a force. 150k souls away from Dawnbringer. Winnie only needs 150k. Well, if Kelvin can get 200k in like a day, then I'm sure you can get it too, Winnie. You could probably get that this weekend if you really wanted to. You could get that 150k. Mother of Darkness is good. The only one rogue team. Ketris is useful in more things. Doom Tower and Delves, for example. Yeah, I think I agree with Matt. Even though I can't... You know, since I don't have Mother of Darkness, so I feel like I can't totally be 100% on the recommendation there. But I'm pretty sure even people with Mother of Darkness would still put Ketris slightly above. So, like I said, if I had a gun to my head, I'd tell you to get Ketris, not Mother of Darkness. And there's some people that are agreeing, and some that are saying Mother of Darkness is good, and I don't think you can go wrong, really. Did you leave a like? Kimmy did. Rope Dart and Spider... Yeah. It's Captain McCall. It's like Mother of Darkness, Night Spider, Captain McCall, and Rope Dart, I think. Wasn't even possible until Night Spider came into the game, which was recent. The looping team you mentioned with Spider and Mother of Darkness is okay if you have a good level and stats, would you not say? Yeah, it's kind of like Phoenicia. I was actually considering crafting Katrina this time, but it's taken me months to save for Ferris Ra. I can wait. Sometimes you gotta wait. I think you meant Ketris. But, yeah, I mean, there's an order to things. If you don't have... There's a top 10. If you don't have number 1, don't craft number 10, you know? Sometimes you could craft, like, number 3 if you don't have number 2. Like, if it's really close. But if you don't have number 1, don't get number 10, you know? If you don't have number 2, don't get number 9. If you don't have number 3, don't get number 8. You know what I'm saying? If Ketris is there and you don't have the Wild Queen, or like if Tina is there and you don't have Ketris, that's probably a better example. If Tina's there and you don't have Ketris, you could craft Tina and be fine without Ketris. But if Phoenicia is there and you don't have the Wild Queen, you might want to save and wait for Wild Queen. EQ stream, says Alexander. Ketris double or triple Ketris is the best. Mother of Darkness only meta with Night Spider. Yeah, you need Captain McCall too to do that 50% start. Yeah, you can do double Ketris. That's one of the only mythics where, you know, having 2 is pretty good. Like Ferris Ra and Ketris. Maybe Tina. Of course, Ironhawk. Never Mother of Darkness over Ketris, says D-Rock. EQ stream, yeah. I feel like I would get frustrated during an EQ stream. I think if I was going to do an EverQuest stream, I'd have to either have like a really consistent spot and be duoing with Faceless One, or be in some sort of really solid group, which I haven't grouped at all. So I think it could happen. It's not impossible. We've done one before, so it's definitely not impossible, and it could happen. Maybe I can make that an incentive. I just don't think there's enough people that would care. Hey, Cinny, could you see McButtFuzz sitting on the chair next to me and looking up at you? I cannot see that, but I can imagine. Doom Patan is actually my favorite. I'm loving the new campaign reroll option. I no longer hate doing campaigns. Yeah, I feel ya. But I re-rolled the time-gated adventure board, and I got... it's like, you hope you don't get something worse. So you gotta watch out for that. When you re-roll, you could get something just as annoying as your re-roll. I had to do like 26 battles at difficulty 10 or above Adana or something, which of course isn't as bad as waiting a whole nother day, but it did take some minutes. It wasn't your normal task where you can get it done in 5 minutes. It took like 20 minutes or something. It took probably 26 minutes. Oh, a good trick. I didn't know that. Thanks for that. Yeah, if you're live, especially if you're live streaming on PS4, it's only a very specific person that needs that unfreeze. If you're doing Explore over and over and over and over and over, and you all of a sudden back out and you freeze, it happens. If you're a PS4 streamer and that happens, that'll take your whole stream down, because then you have to shut your game off and restart it to get out of that freeze. And when you shut your game off, it shuts down your live stream. So that was a big problem for me until I figured out that workaround. But yeah, if you just go to your guild and you challenge one of your guildmates to a battle and you get into the battle and then you retreat from the battle, you'll work your way around that freeze. Which is good for me, because now I can never get knocked off a live stream by stupid Gems of War freezing. And the other thing that freezes this game, the shop, all of a sudden works too, so there's really nothing that can take us out anymore. My most used is Doomed Sledge. I like the hammers, Heavy Splash, Cleanse, Drain, Explode. Oh yeah. That sounds like a personal preference. That's not meta, Kimmy. Come on now. Nah, I feel ya. There's certain troops I like too. You got to. There's so many different troops in this game. You can't just play with meta troops all the time. You gotta spread your wings and look at some other troops. I'm thinking about bringing back that old series I was doing where I'd pick a random troop and make teams around it. I think John watched it recently because he's going through all my videos. Thinking about bringing that back. Kind of like the no. Sometimes I'm not using meta troops because I'm doing the no mythic, no legendary, no Dawnbringer teams on my videos. So I can't use legendary or mythic. So sometimes I'll make a better team by not using mythics and not using legendaries. Sometimes it's possible. You don't always need mythics and legendaries. That's another video I want to make, is like the best teams with no mythic. My first doomed weapon was Doomed Breaker I used with King Gob Truffle team. It is fine to continue even if I'm 6 months behind in the game. I think so, man. Don't ever quit. How would one craft multiple towers? Was I supposed to have more than one Emperor? Yeah, I don't know, D-Rock, man. They're saying they did. I haven't even crafted one because I don't have any Emperors, because I'm totally free to play and I can't get the Emperor yet. Supposedly he'll be in the drop table, but not yet. My best regular vault key was 200 gems. I was so... I can craft Duskbringer, but I'm going for Zul'Goth. Yeah, Zul'Goth's definitely better than Duskbringer. If you had to put them in order, I would say Zul'Goth is better than Dawnbringer, is better than Duskbringer. I don't know, though. It depends what level you are. Because Dawnbringer is really, really useful early in the game. If you're like level 500, 600, 700, you might want Dawnbringer first, actually. But good thing you don't have to decide, because they're kind of different things. Zul'Goth's more of a power orb thing, and Dawnbringer's more of a soul. I've got everything for Duskbringer except for that one stupid amulet. I feel like I should wait for Iron Gut to cycle before Mother of Darkness or Ketris. Yeah, there you go, man. Like I was saying, if you don't have those top three, it's hard to craft, like the bottom. It's hard to craft the, 7th best mythic when you don't have, like, the 2nd best. You gotta kind of get those top three. I feel like you should get the Wild Queen, High King Iron Gut, and Ferrous Ra before you get anything else. Like, you might as well just save forever. It's really hard when, like, Ketris comes through, though, or Lord of Slaughter or Arachnean Weaver or Phoenicia or Mother of Darkness. Like, it's hard, but sometimes you gotta save. Like, if you don't have that top 3 mythic, you gotta just wait. It's hard sometimes, because I know I've been saving and saving and saving and saving. Here's Lord of Slaughter, like a glass cannon crazy man, and you want it so bad. But it's like the difference between getting the 10th best or the first best. You gotta wait. Do not craft Dustbringer, says D-Rock. I'm gonna craft it as soon as I can, because that's how I roll. I got Enraged Kurandara. I've got everything except for Dustbringer. What was you jumping for joy about, Searagan? I definitely got Dawnbringer today. I got over 300k souls yesterday and crafted all the needed weapons for Dawnbringer. Nice, Winnie. Good job. Good morning, Trey. We were just talking about you. It's like a demon. You say their name and here they are. Waiting for Ra or Infernus to drop in the forge. I got Iron Gut last week from a gem chest. Nice, Carlos. You got one of the best mythics from a gem chest. That's good luck. What up, brother Alex? How's it going? I'm not going to. There are weapons still to get. Pamela's playing EverQuest 2. 49 watching and only 30 likes. Hit that like. The unfreeze thing helped me and I'm on Xbox. Yeah, I think it happens on more than just PS4, but alls I know is that it happens on PS4. And it's not a PC problem, because if you're live streaming on PC, you're using like OBS, right? So it's just a capture of a window, or so it doesn't affect like PC streamers. The way PS4 streams is like it's streaming the game, and if the game goes down, the stream goes down. When you're streaming on PC, you're like streaming like a window or your desktop, or like you're using a whole different program. Like, it's hard to explain, but on PS4, if the game goes down, the stream goes down. On PC, if the game goes down, the stream does not go down. So when Gems of War would freeze on PS4 as a streamer, it would take my whole stream down. Because to fix the freeze, I had to restart Gems of War. If I restart Gems of War, it restarts the stream. So that was very frustrating. But luckily, somebody came in and told me about that workaround. I wish I gave them credit in the video that I made, so I've given them credit before, but I forget who it was now. But yeah, it's awesome. Helped me out a lot. And it's faster than restarting your game, so it should help everyone out. Especially when you get good at it. You just go to guild, you challenge somebody, you retreat. You're back playing. Neil Arnold says, just hope I have 4K diamonds again when High King Iron Gut comes back around. Spent all my diamonds on Zathenos yesterday for the trophy. I feel you, Neil. I did the same thing. I kind of felt dirty when I got Zathenos, you know? Zathenos is terrible. It's something you just gotta do, though. So I know how you're feeling. I definitely know how you're feeling. It's like something you just gotta do. But it's not that... You feel kind of dirty after you do it, you know? Like, man, I just spent all those diamonds on crappy Zathenos. But, hey, I got it out of the way. I got my trophy. It's done now. I don't have to do that again. It's going to be kind of like getting Duskbringer for me. Or Enraged Kurandara. Like, I'm not going to use them. And it takes 8 power orbs to make Enraged Kurandara. But I haven't used them at all since I crafted them. So it kind of is one of those things like crafting Zathenos. Like, ugh, it's done now. It's out of the way. But I wish I had those 8 power orbs back, or I wish I had those 4K diamonds. But hey, it's done now. You don't have to think about it anymore. You don't have to get that, you know, you got the trophy, you got the achievement, you got it out of the way. So I know how you feel. And great job, too. Rowan, Wild, Queen, Beatrix are the three teams I play less. What up, Dan Quayle, by the way? What up, man? I was lucky to get Infernus off an event chest some weeks ago. Nice, Winnie. That's a top 10 mythic. I'm seeing a lot of rope dart teams on PvP defense now. Yeah, that's what I've heard. A lot of rope dart teams. What up, Kevin Becker? Rain Man says, to quit is to give up and give in. Never do that. Yeah, I feel ya. Yeah, you have to do that, Cinny. It's great to see you work with the team and figure out and win battles. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, man. The only thing is, like, whenever a troop comes into the game, I feel like people do that then. But that's only a snapshot of time. So it's not like whatever troop came in this week. Like, yeah, you could show some teams with the troop that came in this week. But like a year from now, when there's that much, there's way more troops, there's different troops. Troops have come out after that troop. If you do it again, a year or two later, there's all these other troops that you could combine with it. Maybe there's some new teams. You never know. It kind of seems like it's redundant, but it depends how long you wait to do it. Like, if I tried to do that with the troop from this week, like 4 weeks from now, it wouldn't be as cool as if I did it like a year from now, when there's like that much more different troops in the game that maybe you could pair with it that weren't there when the troop first came into the game. Because of course you could look up whatever troop it is, and when it first comes into the game, people are making teams for it. But a year after it comes into the game, are people trying to think about teams for it? Not as much. Like Wild Fang. Is anybody thinking about Wild Fang teams right now? Probably not. But when Wild Fang came out, the troop that came out this week wasn't out. So maybe what if they're really good together and you don't know? Because you're never going to try that. That's kind of what the video was supposed to do. The randomizer video that I did like once or twice. It's like, let's take this old troop, see if we can make some teams for it. Because it's been out for 2 years now. The last time anybody tried anything with it was 2 years ago. What if there's all of a sudden, what if, you know, somebody missed something? And it's really good with this other troop that came out 6 months ago. You never know. Crafting the tower doesn't consume the Emperor, says the Beast. What up, the Beast? C. Rogan said the same thing. You only need one Emperor, but a lot of souls and ingots to make more. You can craft Leona's tower as many times as you like. You only need the ingots. I think it's staying in the Soul Forge. C. Rogan was jumping for joy because my best epic vault key was 1,500 gems. Holy crap. I wish I could get one like that. Yeah, that's really good, C. Rogan. Reynaldo says, oh yeah, I finally got Dawnbringer. That's why I missed streams. That's funny, man. At least you got it, though. That's another one. Like, Dawnbringers, early in the game, it'll help you a lot. Later in the game, it's like Zathenos. You're just crafting it to get it done, to craft it. It's not gonna... It's better than Zathenos, though, because I still use Dawnbringer, and I've, like, literally never used the Zathenos. So that's not a good comparison, but you know what I mean. It's a good feeling to get it crafted. Get it out of the way. Who is infinitely better, especially if you pulled Archduke? Lord of Slaughter, is that who you're talking about? Cinny, you're not training your hero in this event. I know, Glasses. I'm trying to get vault keys, man. I want to see how many vault keys I can get. And this is a little bit faster than training my classes. So yeah, I might switch to doing my classes. I was saying that earlier. Like, if I was going to do anything else besides this, I would be leveling up my classes. Because I still have like 6 or 7 that I need to get to 100. I know, man, I know. I should probably be doing that, but I feel like vault keys are the best thing in the game, you know? Can anybody argue that an epic vault key is probably the best thing in the game? Like, if you could have one thing and only one thing in this game, what would it be? You'd probably choose an epic vault key. Or a power orb, I guess, but you can get power orb from epic vault key, amongst other things. Alright, Vishal, we'll see you, man. I'm sorry if this goodbye is way too late. Hopefully you're still here, but see you later, man. Appreciate you. Of course you can do tower and just get the Emperor later. You only need one. It does not consume the Emperor. D-Rock is scared, John. Will you comfort him? Will you spoon with him? He'll go Liam Neeson on you if it doesn't work, bro. It's okay. He's got Mother Snow White and Sixth Brother to sort you out. Kaka poo poo pee pee doo doo. Yep, exactly. The Emperor is better if you have Archduke. Okay, okay. Frank Moses has 240 diamonds from Epic Vault Key. Nice. I would take that. I would take 240 diamonds. Watching your older videos, it's great to hear you talk about the troops that were good at the time and now they're not good. Yeah. Hey, I think I caught up in the chat finally. Nice. All right, let's get some grind on here. See if I can just watch the screen. I got the chat on my TV and on my laptop. And I can only see like 3 messages on my TV. But I can see like as many as I want on my laptop, so when I'm catching up in the chat, I'm on my laptop. But now that I'm caught up, I'll try to just catch them on the TV if I can. Yeah, John, EverQuest is pretty tough, man. You gotta, I don't know. You gotta have some tough skin. It even makes me, not want to play it some days. It's so hard. I almost want to open a Epic Vault Key. Is there any reason not to open an Epic Vault Key right now? Where's the Emperor gonna be? Is the Emperor gonna be... Like, where can I get the Emperor when I'm able to? Is that gonna be like an event key, or is that gonna be a vault key? You know how like the Heart of Rage was in the vault? Is that how the Emperor's gonna be, or is the Emperor gonna be in like a certain kingdom? About to like look it up. It's hard to look up Gems of War stuff sometimes though, you know? That's why it's really good to have a Gems of War YouTube channel, I think. Because it's so hard sometimes to look stuff up on Gems of War. Just normal stuff like, where do I get this? It's hard to find. Like, how do I get Mang? You look it up online and you can't even find it sometimes. Emperor will be from Vault Keys in a month's time. Okay. Emperor and Vault 1 month. Alright, cool. Thank you, Randy. The Emperor is not available yet. You can get him from the Vault in 3 to 4 weeks, says Winnie. I think the Emperor will be available in the Vault Keys in 3 to 4 weeks. So I just gotta save my Vault Keys, and I'm definitely not gonna blow them. I'll just wait. I'll practice what I preach. Yeah, that's easy enough, right? Let's, So instead of doing that, let's look at some spoilers. You guys can get the spoilers a little bit early. How about that? What do we got going on next week? This week is far from over, right? We got plenty of Vault Key farming to do. But let's see what's going on next week, just for fun. And then I'll still do the video tomorrow, but... We got Tower of Doom next week, guys. That's cool for a change, right? Instead of a world event, we got Tower of Doom. That's way better. You know, it's cool for a break. I like to have the world event. It'd be cool if they did it more often. Like, they should give us a break from the world event in the middle of the world event. Like on week 5, they should do a Tower of Doom instead. What do you think about that? We do 5 weeks of the campaign, the world event, and then we take a break and do a Tower of Doom for a week. Then we go to week 6 when that's done. And then when the 10 weeks is over, we do another Tower of Doom. They should give us a break in the middle, also. I'm not a big fan of, I'm really, really not a big fan of the campaign. Like, that's almost down there with Treasure Hunt for me. Like, Treasure Hunt's probably my least favorite thing in this whole game. But, campaign might be my second worst. World events down there too, but it's not as bad. Like, I'll take... There's good world events and there's bad world events, I feel. Like, remember that world event where we had skull medals with no skull troops? Like, that, I know that's not happening anymore, but that's an example of when it was terrible, and it could still happen again. So when people ask why I don't like the world event, I like to point them to that week. Do you remember that week where we had a skull medal with no skull troops? That's how bad the world event could get. Could be. And it happened. So it could happen again. And even when it's clicking on all cylinders, it's still not the funnest thing ever. So, here, wear this medal and you'll be super powerful. And get these weird points for this weird scoring system. And we just really want to tell you some lore. And, like, get you to spend money on the game. That's it. It's really a way to get you guys to pay for stuff for the game. Like the campaign pass or whatever. But will also annoy you to death. Make you do chores. I don't know, I'm mixing up the campaign and the world event now, but they're kind of hand in hand. Almost. Two things that came into the game around the same time. What else? So Tower of Doom next week. What color tower? Doom of Light. So we got the yellow tower. Then we got Fang Moor, Whelp, Dragon Guard, and then a raid Friday. I think we got the new legendary too, the dragon, the 50% start dragon. So save your event keys. Yeah, Dragon Spirit. No, that's not it. Essentia. Essentia is the... All dragon allies start with 50% mana. Legendary Dragon Mystic. Coming next week. If you don't have event keys, you better hope and pray and save right now. Maybe you'll get a bunch out of the vault somehow. Anyone know when... I think I'm missing chat again. Hold on. I'll catch up. I'm going to see if there's an epic vault key for 20th pity key. They should do that. That's a good idea. If you get a certain amount of pity keys, they should give you an epic pity key. That's a good idea. Someone also said one time that there should be epic treasure maps, I think. You know how there's epic vault keys? There should be epic treasure maps. Like, you should be able to turn like 5 maps into an epic map. I don't know. They could figure something out. For some reason, they just keep it the way it is, even though it sucks. And people have given them so many good ideas on what to do. You said about the Emperor first. You got it, Dr. Mop Sister. You're number 1. John got 188,000 souls. Wow. Need Tower of Doom for upgrading Doom weapons. Yep. Anyone know where to find the Lycanthropy gems for the Like and Subscribe achievement trophy? I don't know, man. I don't think they're in the game yet. Gotta check my yellow book. They are not available yet. The devs say that they will be coming in the future. I think Terran's World says there is a boss type troop. Essentia is a must. Pamela says, the whole money thing irks me so bad that I have to quit playing for a bit, calm down, and come back. I don't mind spending some money, but I bought Death Knight armor. What more do they want? Pamela, you're speaking my language. I feel like if somebody bought the Death Knight armor, that's plenty. That's like what you should buy. That's the only thing you should buy. If you bought the Death Knight armor, you bought the game. If you buy more than that, then you're just impatient. Yeah, I agree. It makes... how do you think I feel, though? You know, I haven't spent any money on the game. And like every week it's something about buy this, the Emperor, Dow, the Lamplet. Like there's so much stuff that I don't even have because I don't spend money. It's kind of disheartening. I don't have Dow, I don't have the Emperor, I don't have Lamplet. There's like plenty of stuff that I'm missing just because I don't spend real money. In some games, the only thing they do with real money is like cosmetic stuff. But this game, they're starting to go down the route where you can get certain troops for money, and you can finish certain things sooner with money. You can win. You can buy a win in Arena with money. I like the games where the only thing you can buy with money is like cosmetics. This is not that game. This game you can buy wins. You can literally buy a win in this game. You can buy a victory. No cap. Not just saying that. If you play the arena and you're at a certain VIP level, you start with a win. You bought yourself a win. Same with like the campaign. You got extra stars. You're gonna finish earlier. You're kind of buying a win there, kind of. You can buy wins. You can skip stuff. You can get stuff early. You can get things that other people can't get. No problem, Rain Man. Thank you for joining us. You guys are the ones that make this. I'm one person. Like, if I was just here by myself, I'd be nothing. So, don't have to thank me. Thank everybody else. You guys make this happen, not me. If you guys weren't here, I wouldn't be here. You think I would be screaming at myself every day if there's like one person here? Probably not. At least not every single day for years and years. I might try it for a little while, but you guys make the channel, not me. What up, DC United, by the way, bro? I saw you, and I thought I said what's up, but now I'm making sure I did. So what up, DC? Time to get the day started. I feel ya. What up, Sebastian? How's it going, dude? You got the Emperor, Frank? Man, Frank's got something I don't got. I'm jealous. Jealous, Frank. I don't got that. Pamela, and yet I keep coming back, so I guess I will quit complaining. Yeah, I feel ya. Same here, right? Rain Man. What up, Sinbad and the choir? What up, Ben? How's it going, man? Lycanthropy gems come with new troops trait. Yeah. I stopped at VIP level 4, says Frank. Complaints are welcome here. This is a safe space. Yeah, for sure. The channel is called Sinnycool, so you're allowed to complain. Carlos says, I'm on the fence about spending on games, but people are working on the games and keeping content coming, so money has to come from somewhere, but I don't really agree with pay-to-win cosmetics only. Yeah, I feel you, Carlos, man. I know that they need money. Whenever I'm, like, going super hard at them, somebody always comes back with the, they gotta pay, they gotta make some kind of money, like, to keep the game going, and I agree. I just think they're going way too hard on the spectrum. Like, way too hard. They're squeezing every dime out of this game at the wrong time. It's not that time yet. I think they're just going a little bit too hard. They need to dial it back a little bit. Pull in the reins. Put in, like, some really cool game mode. Give us something that has nothing to do with money. How about? Every single update. The last 2 years, literally. The last 2 years, literally, every single update has had some sort of thing with some sort of offer, something to do with money. Every single one of them. It didn't used to be like that. Look like 3 years ago. They weren't doing that 3 years ago. All of a sudden, like a year and a half ago, it was every single update. Bang, bang, bang. Some kind of offer. I feel like it started with the ad thing, like on the mobile, where you could watch ads and you'd get like resources. It might have been a little bit before that, but that's like right around that's right around when it turned for the worse. But yeah, cosmetics only, no paying for advantages over people in PvP, right? But you can buy a win. Sinny the Pooh, are you friends with Winnie the Pooh? Oh yeah, definitely. Winnie the Pooh's the man. Winnie the Pooh is the best. I like poopy turtles. Yeah, me too. My main man, Sinnycool. I hear I was late again. Nah, it's all good, bro. I'm late every day. Hey, Dr. Mop Sister, thank you. Welcome to Shout Out to My Set. Dr. Mop Sister is now a member. Shout out to Dr. Mop Sister. I thought you was already a member. You act like a member. I'm doing great, mate. Done my daily tasks now. Blah, blah, blah. Welcome aboard, Dr. Mop Sister. Yeah, John is crazy, dude. John is like... There's a couple people out there that have risen as quickly as him. He's definitely one of the top. Like, I remember when he first started coming around, he was like level 200, 300, 400. All of a sudden, he's almost the same level as me. Didn't take him long either. It took him like a year. The same thing that took me 4 years took him like a year. A year and a half, maybe. It hasn't been that long. He freaking turbocharged it all the way up. Appreciate you, Dr. Mop Sister. Did a guild network shout out before I got in here. Well, thank you, Ben. Not to try to shout you out. I forget all the time, though, so... Hopefully you're just doing it from the kindness of your heart. Because I'll probably forget. I thought to myself, next time I'm tempted to buy something in the game, I'll give it to Sinny instead. Now I'm a proud sinner. Appreciate you. Yeah, thank you. I was saying that the other day. Whenever I talk crap about the game and how much money, somebody's response is, yeah, well, you do the same thing. I'm one person. Come on, that's crazy. They've got plenty of money. They get $50 for a piece of armor that is literally just pixels in a game. They didn't have to do anything. They get money pretty much for doing nothing. I have to, like, stress out my voice and do videos every single day and chat with, you know, do video, think of stuff, chat, answer comments. Like, I have to do a lot of stuff. They just throw a piece of armor in the game that gives you extra something, and they get $50. $50. And I have to scratch and claw for $1.99 here and there. You can't compare the two things. That's crazy. They're a video game. Yes, they need money to keep going. And I appreciate that they put out new content every week, but it doesn't have to all be about... That would be like me screaming about members and super chats and super stickers like every other sentence. That's what they're doing. That would be like me every 5 minutes begging for members and super chats and super stickers. That's how they are. There's a big freaking exclamation point like blinking in your face the entire time you play the game. I bet you they add it to the battles soon. That's the next thing they're going to do. They're going to add it inside of the battles. There's going to be like a blinking light trying to get you to spend money inside of a battle. Like, we haven't done that yet. Where else can we put some offers in? Oh, just put them in the battles. They're in there most of the time anyway. Let's put some offers inside the actual battle. Like, pay now to win this battle. When it gets to that, I think I'm done. Whenever there's offers inside the actual battles, I think I'm done with this game. And I feel like it's going to happen eventually. Yeah, John, man, you're crazy. John is crazy. Whether we acknowledge it or not, without the capitalist shift, the game is... Yeah, I mean, you know, I think there's a balance that could be had, though. I know they need to keep making money. But I feel like they're going way too hard at it. To the detriment. Like, how about every other update? Every other update instead of every single update. Is that too much to ask? Like, instead of every single update they add in, like, how about every other update? Is that too crazy? I don't think that's too crazy to ask. Like, how about no money offer crap in this update? Just fun gameplay stuff. Make the game better. Don't make the game worth more money. How about making it better? Just not every single time. Like, come on. How about every other time? How about 2 out of 3 times? I'll take it. Every once in a while, please. Just every once in a while. Cut me some slack here. Poop train. Mini rant. Rant mode. Stay for the rants. The money thing would not be so bad if they actually fixed the game and added content. Exactly. Real life trading card game would earn lots of money. That's a good idea. Why don't they do that? Make a trading card game. That's like the thing right now. Everybody's buying sports cards or Pokemon cards, or they can make a freaking... They can make money off of just literal physical cards that have Ketris the Bull on it. And make it harder to get the mythics. Like, you'll buy a pack of Gems of War cards, and most of them are commons, right? You get a rare in each pack. You get an ultra rare in 1 in every 2 packs. You get an epic in 1 in every 10 packs. You get a legendary in 1 in every 20 packs. And you get a mythic in 1 in every 50 packs. And then you got to try to collect them all. Why don't they do something like that? That's smart. That's a good idea. They've done everything they can do inside the game, like, except for adding something inside an actual battle. Press this to win. That's the last thing, the only thing they haven't done yet. A blinking light inside the battles that pay now to win this battle. I think the card game's a really good idea, Frank. Can you believe it took them 2 years to fix the Doom weapon? Yeah, Ben. I agree with that. I'm sure they wouldn't mind moving on. Yeah, that's probably the problem. They would probably rather just trash the whole game. They'll just squeeze every dime out of it and just move on to something else. If you want to hear the best rant ever, watch the EverQuest videos. Yeah, there's some good ones on there. I feel like some people from Gems of War could find some value in the EverQuest. If you like my personality and you like my rants and stuff, they're pretty heavy in there because that's a multiplayer community where people can get on my nerves quite easily, and then it ends up with, like, rants. I don't deal too well with real-life people. Ever. They're stupid. They drive down the middle of the street, literally. Like, that's my whole life. Encountering people that drive down the middle of the street all day and all night. Online, even online. It's literally people that drive down the middle of the street all the time. They back out of their spaces without looking. Everywhere. Everywhere I go. Those people. They're fat. They're always huge and dumb. I think I live in the worst state in the United States. I was just talking about this the other day. I think I live in the worst state in the whole United States. I hate it here. I hate it so much. I want to move anywhere else. Anywhere else. I would take any other state. Almost. Like, there's a couple nearby that might be slightly worse, but it's pretty bad. It's a bunch of Humpty Dumpty dumb DFs. They look like Humpty Dumpty and they're really dumb. And it's like, or they're like a pick-em-up truck hillbilly. It's one or the other. It's either some 40-year-old fat woman or a 30-year-old hillbilly in a truck. Or old people. Really old people, like 90. That's everybody that lives around here. They have a mental problem. Or they've got a physical problem. There's always something wrong with them, too. Like, I don't know. I don't want to go too hard, but it's very annoying to live where I live. A bunch of fat dummies walking around, clogging up everything. Educational purposes. I've only watched The Salty once and she seemed dippy to me, right? You and me both, Cinny, hate people, but I'll binge watch your rant videos. I need some laughter. Right? Dude, I don't hate everybody. I just hate, like, everyone that lives around me. Does that mean I hate everybody in the world? I don't think so. I like you guys. I can't hate everyone if I like you. I literally like you, so I can't hate everybody. But if I go outside, right outside of my front door, 99% dislike. Even working around here, like most of the time, 99% of the people you work with are annoying. It's not just the dummies, the unemployed dummies, like even at work. No. I live in Ohio. Cincinnati. Remember, it's easy. Cinny is from Cincinnati. Right in the smack dab middle of the United States. I'm as USA as you can get, I guess. Which is not a good... I don't know. I would rather be almost anywhere else. I guess there's some, like, that could be worse. But I'm not a big fan of, I don't know. As I get older, the more I hate it here. It's probably just, like, the area. Like, I could probably find a nice place in Ohio. Like, I grew up in a pretty nice area that I would love to move back to. It's just where I live now sucks. Cinny educational purpose is not be invented in his... Yeah. Yeah, watch out, you know. Some of those old videos, I'll say whatever. So there's cursing. Parental discretion advised on my old videos. You never know what you're going to hear in those things. I had to take down a couple of them, actually. Brazen Head Ronin, what up? At least it's not Arkansas. I know, it could be worse, right? It's pretty bad, though. You would have to, like, experience it to know if it's as bad. I could imagine it being worse, though. Like, I probably wouldn't get along with, like, super duper Southern either. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, remember to save your event keys for next week. We got that 50% Dragon half start. Dragon Essentia. Essentia, Great Disturbance in the Force. Arcane Blade, base rarity legendary. Troop type Dragon Mystic. Troop role support. Summon 1 to 3 Dragon Spirits. If there was already a Dragon Spirit in my team, explode 10 gems. Mana color blue, yellow, mana cost 14. Trait number 1, Dragon Bond. Allied dragons gain 2 life. Trait number 2, Song of Light. Summon a light storm at the start of battle. Trait number 3, Dragon Seer. All dragon allies start with 50% mana. Does that make Worldbreaker better? Ishtara? Ella Grim? Dragon Soul, is it coming back? You have over 200 event keys? That could be enough. Depends. That's borderline in my opinion. I like to have around 500. But that's usually to try to get a mythic. So legendary, you should be fine with 200, I would say. Moving to Alcatraz, right? I might like a different country, honestly. Not, you know, I'm not anti or anything. I love my country, of course. It's just literally like where I'm at, like this specific area that I don't like. I could, man. I could probably live up in the woods in a cabin as long as I had like Wi-Fi, like really good Wi-Fi, and like one store that I could go to maybe or something. I could probably live like in a cabin in the woods, but you would have to have really good Wi-Fi and like really good delivery service. I wouldn't want to be roughing it with nothing, but I would like the peace and quiet. Where are you at, C-Rogan? I don't even know where you're at, man. I know Ben's in China. Where's John at? John's in, UK, right? I forget where you guys are from. I know, I like a guess. I'd be pretty close. The Netherlands. Isn't that where Kimmy is, too? But Dragon Spirit, he deals magic plus 8 scatter damage. There's a 75% chance to enchant all allies. Mana color yellow, purple, mana cost 12. So that's what Essentia will summon. The Dragon Spirit. Sounds okay. D-Rock will trade you. My problem is that you can't get event keys as easily as the other keys. Why don't they put event keys in the weekly troop set? I don't know, man. I feel the same way. I can't say that. What is that? Leicestershire? Shire? That sounds like an Amish place. You lived in Florida during Hurricane Katrina and the other two. I guess that's worse. That's worse than a hurricane of Humpty Dumpties. I would rather have a hurricane of Humpty Dumpties than a real hurricane. Yeah, D-Rock. Go for it, D-Rock. So that's the only 2 new troops. So we're getting the legendary dragon that summons the other dragon, and the other dragon is the glory troop next week. Tower of Doom and raids. I kind of want to look at my event keys now. Now that we're talking about it, I want to see how many I got. Black blood, say, tongue twister. I'm not getting tongue twisted into saying something I'm not supposed to say. You guys could be trying to trick me. See if I can catch up. Back up in the chat. Save them for this coming dragon thingy. Yep. Mike D's gotcha. Ben is from the UK but lives in China. What's your guild recs? My guild recs aren't that hard. It's like 500k gold, 2,000 seals. I can check them out. Yeah, Dan Quayle. See what I'm saying? Or the guy named Nick. I don't even want to give any examples. Let's see how many event keys I have. And look at my guild recs, since somebody asked. And grab tribute, because it's time. So I have 544 event keys. And all I've done is go after the new legendaries for the past, like, 6 months or so. And that's how many I have. So I don't know why, like, why it's so hard to get event keys. I mean, look at this. I have 6,302 gem keys, but only 544 event keys. Like, if you had to choose between the two, I guess event keys are slightly better because they're more targeted. But gem keys, you can get, like, way more better stuff. But look how many, like, the discrepancy. You would think if I have 6,302 gem keys, I would have at least 1,000 event keys, right? No. Nope. 7,208 glory keys, 6,302 gem keys, 544 event keys. Like, why is it that different? I use my guild keys for mythics. That's why they're kind of low. But crazy. Yeah, I need more legendary tasks, right, D-Rock? But my guild. We don't even have the epics done. I mean, I can't complain because I don't give a ton of gold either. But that's why I'm not getting event keys, I feel like. It's my guild. But that's my own fault. I could put in a bunch of gold, so... I really don't have a lot of gold, though. You see, I only got 7 million. Like, how... That looks like a lot, but that's like, what? A couple weeks of putting in a bunch of gold, and then I'm don't have any? Like, if I completed a task right now... Almost 2 million. So how many am I really going to get done? Like 3? Max? And then I'll be completely out of gold? That's why I don't do it. I just give the rec amount. You know, everybody in your guild has to be given like a certain amount for it to... But, you know. I do this too, though. I mean, if you're going to make the requirement 500,000 gold, people are going to give 500,000 gold. So if you want people to give more, you got to make it a higher rec. Like, I think we could do like 750, like, without anybody complaining about it. And then that would mean everybody would give at least 750. It's a pretty low rec for a top 25 guild. That was a top 10. I think they were like number 11 at one point. Like almost top 10. Like the guild seals should be 2,000. Trophies, I don't know. I think for our guild we should have... The gold should be at least upped to like 600,000, 700,000. 750 would be what I would say. And the guild seals, 2,000. Which doesn't really matter. And then the trophies, I don't know. How many do I got? I almost have 1,000 just playing normally. Like, you can get 500 trophies probably every week. So I think we should change it to 750, 2,500. Because that wouldn't be too different, but it would be more. Pump it to 1 mil. I know, I think we should, like, you know, bridge the gap. Not go straight to 1 million, but eventually, maybe. I would definitely have to play a lot more then, because I don't even have enough, probably. I'd be struggling to keep up after, like, 2 months. But I think you'd get more, like, you'd get more tasks. You know, it doesn't, you don't just spend $1 million gold and get nothing back. You get legendary tasks and stuff. 48 vault keys, baby. So I still have 12. I haven't got a vault key since the last time. That's crazy. Or a pity key. So we're still on the same number. Do they include those already without you accepting them? What? I'm confused. I haven't got one vault key since the last time. Oh well. I think it's still right though. We got 12. Yep. Vault keys 12, epic vault keys 1. That's crazy that we haven't got one yet since then. Like everybody's complaining with their country, and I can of course join you guys. I live in Germany and it's fine, but our government is so terrible. Gold is the only thing that matters. John currently has 132,670 glory, 176 gem keys, 56 event keys. That's good, man. I got a lot of glory. 438,000. Yeah, our wrecks are pretty easy. But that's why I'm like been in this guild for so long, because it's easy. That's crazy. You get more tribute than me, Mike? Educational purposes. Yeah, maybe I need to look at my kingdom level and power if you're getting more than me. Probably almost done, you guys. Let's see. Should I try for 6 more gnomes? I think that's too many. Let's see what happens. We'll do some battles. If we get some gnomes, maybe I'll go for 6 more. We'll see how it goes here in the next like 5 minutes or so. I might be done here soon. But appreciate everybody. Make sure to leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. If you consider spending money on Gems of War, consider becoming a member, like Dr. Mop's sister said. If you're considering spending money on this big company with this game that they're squeezing every dime out of, consider giving me $1.99 for a shout out, a badge that levels up, emojis. You become a sinner and one with the choir. It helps a lot. I don't make a lot off the videos that I do. I make, you know, you guys actually help it way more than like the ads do. If it wasn't for the members and the super chats and the super stickers, that would be so terrible. Like the money that I, you know, it's still terrible, like no matter what. Like don't get me wrong. You can't live off of this at all, especially me. But it makes it better from like the extra stuff you guys do. If I was only counting on AdSense, it would be really bad. I don't know if I could continue doing it. It's like one thing, like, yeah, I do it because I like it. I like making videos, I like helping people. I like playing Gems of War and EverQuest and Dark Souls, and I like capturing it. Like, I like everything about it. So it's not ever just for money or anything. But when you put out a certain amount of effort and you don't get back a certain amount of reward for the effort, you kind of feel a certain type of way, no matter what. Like, even if you're doing it for fun and you, like, have all the right reasons you're doing it, and you would do it for literally no money, it's just, like, in your head, a pride thing or, like, a principle type thing. Like, man, I'm putting out this much effort, and this is what I'm getting back. It does creep in there sometimes. So you guys help, like, curb that a little bit. Like, when I start thinking like that, I'm like, yeah, but I got this many members. You know, sometimes they do the poop train thing, you know. Sometimes this, sometimes that. Like, I can always say that to myself, and it helps a lot. If I didn't have any of that, I don't know. I'd probably be making, like, 1 video a week. I would still do it as, like, a hobby. Because I do like it. It's not, like, of course I wouldn't. Nobody comes into this doing this thinking they're going to make money or anything. They eventually, like, that's like the dream, like a crazy dream that like thousands of people have to get on board to make it happen. Anyway. Come on, we need a gnome so we can keep playing. If I don't get a gnome soon, I'm out of here. It's charity work, yeah. Besides Death Knight armor, sorry videos, there's no need to pay anything in game. You would think so, man. That's the best thing to buy in the game. I mean, that's what I can say. The way that they're going, though, you can buy victories, you can buy campaign tasks, like, I don't know, man. Like, you can buy a tower right now. The Emperor. You can buy a mythic. You can buy victories. I would say if I was going to spend any money on the game, it'd be on just the Death Knight armor, but it's getting harder to, like, pin that down. The more things they add in, the more ways to spend money, like, it's getting crazy. But yeah, that's definitely the first thing I would buy, for sure. If I had unlimited money, like millions of dollars, and I was looking for something to spend money on, I'd get the Death Knight armor. I'd probably get the campaign pass, not the elite one, but the first one. There's a gnome. If we get a gnome every 5 minutes, I'll keep going. That'd be a pretty good rate. So if we go 5 minutes without a gnome, I'll quit playing. Yeah, man, I would say... It's hard to say your name. What is it? Raz92in? Raz. I don't know. I'll just call you Raz. But yeah, Raz, I would say get the Death Knight armor. And go from there. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to get anything after the Death Knight armor, I would say the campaign pass. Just to make the campaign worth it. They put game modes in this game where it's pretty much only worth playing if you spend the money. I'm starting to consider recommending people not playing the campaign at all. Like, that's my overall recommendation. If you're not going to spend money on the pass, don't play the campaign. Unless you're just looking for something extra to do every week. It's almost a waste of time. You're not getting anything. Like, you wouldn't really be missing out on very much if you didn't do the campaign. If you're not going to buy the pass, right? If you're not going to buy the pass, and then you don't do the campaign, you're not really missing out on too much. The rewards are terrible, and there's some stats. You're missing out on the stats, that's the main thing, but you don't even get all the stats on the first week. So you're not really missing out. You could say you're missing out on stats, right? But really you're only missing out on like week 10, week 9, week 8, where you have like most of the stats. When it's week 1, and it's week 2, and it's week 3, and you barely have any stats anyway, you're not missing out on very much those first few weeks. So if you really think about it, how much are you really missing out? Hey, there's another gnome. If you don't do the campaign at all, like, add up everything that you're missing out on. It's a couple keys, a couple little resources, and some stats that you only get all of them on the very last week. So it's not even, you can't say, hey, you're missing out on this much magic, this much attack, this much HP, and this much armor, because that's not true. You don't get all of it on the first week. You don't get all of it on the second week. You don't get all of it on the third week. You don't get all of it until the 10th week for 1 week. So if you're not paying for the campaign, my recommendation is almost, I'm getting to the point where I'm about to say, just don't do it. Don't do it at all, unless you're going to spend the money. So they put a whole game mode in here where it's not even worth it unless you pay them money. Could you imagine, like, in, I don't know, like EverQuest, the other game I'm playing? You can't play this, you can't go to this zone unless you give us money. You can't play this character class unless you give us money. Which, that's like an expansion, I guess, but that's something they kind of make you do eventually after years and years and years. And it's a one-time thing, and then they give you everything. This game is just like, money here, money there, money here, money there, money here, money there. Then 10 weeks later, spend again. 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 You don't just buy it and get it for all time, right? You got to buy it every single 10 weeks, right? So, if you're not going to buy it, maybe don't even play it. It's a whole game mode for people that spend money. And only people that spend money. Because as a free-to-play person, you can't get the Emperor, you can't get Dow, you can't get Lamplet. There's stuff you can't get unless you spend money. And if you totally skip the campaign, you can still get it later on. You don't have to play the campaign to get it. Like, yeah, I can get the Emperor from the vault in like a month or two, right? But I don't have to play the campaign to get the Emperor. I can just not play the campaign and still get the Emperor. There's not a lot you're really missing out on by not playing the campaign. Because you can get it for free later on, whether you play the campaign or not. Doberman Shepherd Cutie, what's up? Campaign is grindy McPoo-poo. Yep. It's chores that you can pay to skip. Rant time, baby. What platform you're playing right now? Is that PS4? Yeah, this is PS4. I live stream on PS4. I've only not live streamed on PS4 once. I live streamed on my PC one time. And one day I'll live stream on my PC again. That's the ultimate goal, really. It's a laptop. It's not like I don't have a gaming PC. If I had a gaming PC, I would be probably switching to that. But since I only have a work laptop, it's not a smooth transition. Any new update of your vault keys? I don't think so, man. I just looked and I still had the same amount. Completely get your point, however. Hey, what up, Tim? How's it going, man? Dang, C-Rogan, you got 25 keys. Holy crap. Thank you, Kimmy. I missed that. Appreciate you. The thing I like about your channel, you are there for the newer and low-level players. All the other Gems of War channels are there for the high-level players and meta players. Yeah, I feel you. Some of them don't even know what they're talking about. There's like one guy that knows what he's talking about. You all know who that is. In my opinion. Well, you know, besides D-Rock and Kimmy. Those are obvious. But besides them, there's one other guy that knows what he's talking about. Thank you, Mini Boss. Appreciate you, dude. Oh, the Ring of Wonder's not bad, too. Yeah, that's another thing, I think. You know, buy the Death Knight armor, buy the campaign pass, then that's like the third thing. So, yeah, you're saying all the stuff. You're saying all the... You kind of know. I think you know. You're saying all the good stuff there, Raz. So, you're barking up the right tree. Good job, Pamela. Nice. Epic Vault Key. I want an Epic Vault Key. Come on. Pamela got one. How come I didn't get one? Where's mine? Where's mine? I already got one, though, you know? But I'd like another one. I want another one, please. Please, game. Can I have an Epic Vault Key, please? Let's go hard for like 11 minutes here. See if I can get something good. See, when I'm live streaming, I play way slower. But also, when I'm not live streaming, I play probably just as slow because I'm usually watching something, not even looking at my screen. So I don't think I'm ever playing as fast as I could play, honestly. Who wants to stare at this screen for hours and hours and hours and like go as fast as they can? I feel like I need to be doing something else, or I don't know. I'll get bored. I gotta either be live streaming or watching like a TV show or listening to a podcast. Like, I gotta be doing something else. Is anybody here? Of course, no one here is, because you're watching my stream. So, 45 people are doing what I'm saying they're doing, you know? You guys are doing multiple things. You're not just playing the game. Every single one of you is watching my live stream and playing the game. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, when I play the game, I do the same thing. I'm watching something else, listening to something else, or live streaming. Like, I'm never just grinding the vault and just staring at the screen. You know what I mean? That would be really boring. I don't know how anybody could do that. You gotta at least be listening to music or something. If you're just sitting there listening to Gems of War while you're playing Gems of War, while you're grinding the vault for hours and hours, woo! You're a crazy lunatic. And none of you are that person because you're all watching my live stream right now. You'd rather watch Mr. T? You're funny. I used to with the ring, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Does it make a difference? Let's see. Yeah, I might be screwing that up. I don't really care. I'm just going for vault keys, but that could be true. Good point there, sir. Luke Wilkins. But Mr. T sucks, so I watch you. You know, other than Loot Wizard, Kimmy, and D-Rock. If there was a Mount Rushmore of Gems of War, everybody knows Mr. T would be up there. No matter what you say. One of your videos were saying to invest all points in Earth, Fire, and Purple Mastery as... You know, Mastery you want to do... It's at first, like when you very first start the game, right? It's different than towards the end of the game. So in the beginning of the game, you want to do Brown Mastery until you get Mountain Crusher, right? It's about weapons. For getting a certain amount of mastery, you get a certain weapon. So once you get all those weapons, you want to even it out. But yeah, you do Brown first, Earth. And then you want to do Red, so you can get Mang. And I think it's Purple next, right? Definitely Brown first, definitely Red second. And then I think the third one's up for debate, but I think it's Purple. Purple or Blue. That's just at the very beginning of the game, though. Like, once you hit, like, level 500, you're evening. You're just doing an even. You're trying to get them all back to even. At the beginning of the game, though, you get weapons. I have a video on it. It's like the first 5 weapons to get in the game or something. It's called something like that. First weapons. And, you get weapons from getting to a certain mastery. It's super early in the game. But yeah, your first 100, 200, 300 levels, you want to kind of do a certain way. Like brown, and then red, and then I think purple, then blue, something like that. But once you get all the mastery weapons and you're done with that, then you do it evenly. That way you have an even chance of getting a surge. Yeah, check it out. J Bay Disfigured says, how do you get that high health and attack? You got to do your kingdom level and power. Kingdom level and power. I got videos on it. I literally have a video how to get stats. Watch that video or watch the kingdom level and power videos. Or it could be that you're not in a good guild. Like, guild gives you stats. There's lots of ways to get stats, and I made a whole video about it. And I hate to, like, just say watch the video, watch the video, watch the video, but I was literally only thinking about that when I made that video. So it's probably better than me just trying to say the right thing right now, off the top of my head. Like that's the whole, what the video is about. So, it's like how to get stats in Gems of War video. It's something like that. And it explains it. And the main thing is your kingdom level and power. A lot of people ignore that until way too late. The earlier you get that concept, like, sorted out in your head, the kingdom level and power thing, the better off you're going to be. A lot of people don't even pay attention to it till they're like level 1000, like crazy lunatics. Gotta level up your kingdoms. Gotta get those tributes rolling in, that passive income. Get all those stats up so you're hitting harder. Get those magic kingdoms. Magic kingdoms are the most important. Mike D, what's up? Luke says, focus on getting to kingdom level 10 in every kingdom and power 5 in every kingdom. Always the main target for early. Yep, that'll help you get stats. Concentrate on your magic kingdoms first and then do the rest. And then concentrate on your magic kingdoms again and then do the rest. And then concentrate on your magic kingdoms again and then do the rest. Like, always do your magic kingdoms first, but after you do the magic ones, get the rest of them up too. You think I should do a video? Yeah, let's do a video with Granny Gems, y'all. I don't know how I would do a video with anybody. The way I do live streaming, I don't think it would work. I've thought about that before. I would probably do one with Loot Wizard if we could ever figure it out. But I don't think the way that I live stream, like, have you ever seen anybody do that? I've never seen a Gems of War where there's two different people on there at the same time. Like, what would you even do? Like, I don't know what are we gonna do? We can't play against each other. We're just gonna both do the vault on, like, how would that work? It's a good idea, but I don't know, like, how, like, what we would even do, or like, how would that work? What would we do? Guess we could talk to each other. I could interview Loot Wizard about, I don't know. Raz is level 42. From your own experience, how many weeks or months do you need to get to 500 to 700 levels? It depends, man. It depends. John got to, like, level 1300 in, like, a year. Depends how hard you're playing and what you're doing. Like, do you got the Death Knight armor? Are you playing every day? Did you get in a good guild? It always depends. Like, that's the main thing I'm always saying about Gems of War is, like, a lot of stuff depends. It depends. It depends. It depends what level you are. It depends what other troops you got. It depends what kind of guild you're in. It depends what platform you're on. It depends. Stream from a split screen Zoom call. Like it, but I don't think it would, like, offer anything to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we gonna do? Like, what is multiple people gonna do to play Gems of War together? I don't think it's, like, necessary. Unless we're talking about, like, I don't know, Gems of War overall, I guess. Like, if we were talking about, I don't know. It's not like we can play against each other or... John, you're funny, bro. Gems of War is type, like I was just saying earlier, though. You can multitask while you play. Plus, you can bring it on the go. It doesn't mean you don't have a life. It just means you're really good at multitasking, probably. I waited for Guild Wars and bought Death Knight armor and the ring for the month and did a hardcore grind to level myself hard. I've been playing this game for 4 years. And that always frustrates me. I've been doing it for 5, or I've been doing it for 4. The other guy's been doing it for 5, but he's way further ahead. So don't get me off on that tangent. There's our Lord of Slaughter that likes to pop up every once in a while, guys. Just every once in a while. Like, how many times have you seen this guy? It doesn't happen that often. That's why it's not that big of a deal. There we go. What did you do wrong that you have less levels? Let's see how far I am here. 2 more. We gotta get that. We gotta get that. 2 more? Come on. Let's get these last 2 gnomes, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it. Tacos sounds good. A podcast about Gems of War and like YouTube or something. I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I think we would just have to figure out like what we're doing. No problem, J-Bay. Yeah, I know, Luke, that Nisha makes no difference. I think nothing makes any difference, so I wasn't, like, setting my medals to this team or anything. My class, my medals, nothing matters, so I didn't really care, so, yeah, Nisha doesn't matter. Nothing really matters. You can get an extra, like, 4 gold for putting on Yasmin. If you want to be super duper 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 meta man, then you can get your little bit of tiny extra gold by putting on Yasmin. So thank you, because now I'm getting a little bit extra gold for every battle, and that's better than not getting it, so I do appreciate it. Not a big deal, though. Not really worried about anything except for vault keys. Thank you, Trey. Yeah, see that poop train, man. Not one person doesn't have to give me like $20. It could be 20 people giving me $1. You know what I'm saying? That's what the poop train is, man. That would help just as much. Hard disagree. What are we disagreeing about? Rope dart is easy to beat. It's not just level number that counts. Weapon, troop amount, and power levels are more important. Alright, Frank, we'll see you, dude. Yeah, free gold, baby. You feel like you're cheating? I mean, there's certain people that I probably wouldn't appreciate if you told me that you're over there, but it's, you know, I'm not like that. I'm not that. Like, do your thing. Whatever you're doing, do it. Just don't tell me about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in control of you. Do your thing. Just don't talk to me about it. I don't want to hear certain words, certain people's names. Mr. T is fine, of course. Loot Wizard's fine. Kimmy, D-Rock. But other than that, like, I really don't care about anyone else. So, if you want to talk about it, you want to be on there, you want to, like, do your thing. Just don't talk to me about it like I'm gonna care, because I'm not. And I'll probably not like you as much if you talk about it. So you bring up certain people, certain words, then I don't like you as much. Just how it is. I might not even say it. You'll just, you know, you'll be one of those 20 people chatting. You'll be the one that brings up that name, and I'll feel a certain way about you, and I might not even say it. So it is what it is. You can do your thing. I don't care. But I don't have to like you as much as the other people in the chat. So I don't have to say it either. Like, you don't know. Just is what it is. Do your thing. I probably won't even know about it, so it doesn't matter. So don't bring it up. Don't say those names. And it doesn't matter. Do your thing. I'm not going to be over there. I never look at their channel. So if you're in their live stream, I wouldn't even know it. So it doesn't, as long as you don't say anything, like, I won't care. If you start bringing them up in my chat, then I'm going to look at you a certain way. and not like you as much as the other people. It just is what it is. So you can do that if you want to, and I might not even say anything, but then I'm going to look at you kind of sideways and not like you as much as the other people. So that's just how it is. So, you know, do your thing. Hey, thank you, September Blue UK. You're the best. Appreciate you. Good to see you, too. We got some cool people here, man. I love this community. Love you guys. Like I said, I walk outside and I like hate everybody. I look in my chat and I like everybody. It's completely different. You guys are cool. How could we go wrong? We got like Pamela and Kimmy and September Blue UK and Dr. Mop. We actually have women in our chat. Not all of them are. I'm just saying, like, got D-Rock in here. Holy crap. We got like the coolest chat ever. And if I don't say your name, it don't mean you're not cool. You are. Trey and everybody else. John, everybody. I'm going to say your name at the end, so if you're in the chat, you're the best. I'm just saying. We got the best. We have the best community. Got your second? Hell yeah. I'm going for mine in like 2 weeks. I probably shouldn't talk about it, but yeah. You better be looking at Ben sideways, yeah. Some of you like that, so that's what I'm saying. Do your thing. Do your thing. I will never like tell you to go away. I mean, just know I don't always say when you know what I'm saying? I have my shit list. You might be on it and you might not even know it, because you might have said something I didn't like, and I might not tell you that I don't like it. You just have to know. If you know me, then you know what I like and don't like, probably. If you bring up something that I don't like, I might not even tell you that I don't like it. And I might just look at you different than everyone else. And you might not even know it. But do your thing. Some people like that. Some people want to be the outcast. Some people want to get looked at differently. I get it. It's cool. Mike D. I'm not saying who it is, man. I'm not saying any of you are. I'm just saying you could be if you say the wrong things. You haven't... Mike D, you might have been like a couple months ago, right? You're not anymore, though. Definitely not anybody here. You're cool, Mike. Don't worry about it. Did I get my gnomes yet? I need like 2 gnomes. 2 gnomes. I would hate to like tell somebody, don't watch this guy. I would never say that. I would never say, don't watch this guy. But if you bring him up and you know that it annoys me and you still bring it up, which no one has, by the way, no one has, so it's cool. I'm not saying anybody here has. I might be talking about 6 months ago. I'm just saying I can feel however I want to feel about whoever, so is what it is. Don't say the wrong thing or I don't like you. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine. It's cool. We're just on here too long, y'all. We're getting on. I'm starting to say stuff. D-Rock the Savage. D-Rock, baby. Artless X Arts, baby. On Twitch, baby. Everybody's got to go to his next live stream on Twitch. Artless X Arts, y'all. Do it. I don't see enough people over there. You guys. This man is like one of the best Gems of War people that I know. And he plays other games too. Come on. Come on. I should take my own advice, man. I do watch your VODs, though, bro. I'm not a big, like, I don't know. Once I'm done with this, I'm kind of done with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even go to Mr. T's streams that much. So, I feel bad, like I should be at your lives more. But I do watch your VODs. But I don't really do a lot of live stream stuff. Hey, that was another gnome. Yay, we went way over. Yeah, I think I'm done for the day. Appreciate it, everyone. Best community ever. Thank you, D-Rock. You're the man. Yeah. Put it in the chat, D-Rock. Do it. Just write your name in the chat. I'll write it. I think it's Artless. Is that right? On Twitch. On Twitch. We got, of course, Kimmy500 on YouTube. Kimmy's in my literal featured channel, so if you can't figure it out, just go to my channel, go to my featured channels, and click on her face. And it'll take you straight to her channel. Yeah, I feel you guys. I'm out of here too, but thank you all for joining me today. We got to 30 pity gnomes. I've got 13 vault keys and 1 epic vault key, so I think my record is like 16 or 17, which isn't a lot, so I just want to beat that. So I'm trying for 20. My goal is 20 vault keys. So I've got like 14 if you add them together. So I need like 6 more. I think I can do it. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel like Ben Templar does. And I'll see y'all tomorrow for the spoiler video. Maybe later today for Sekiro, by the way. I got the cooling tower was on the whole time. It's doing fine. Didn't have any problems today, so hopefully that solved our issue, and maybe we can play Sekiro. Gonna try pre-recorded first, though. I'll do like 30 minutes or something, just to make sure. Test run. Sekiro coming soon. New account playthrough coming soon. Spoiler video tomorrow. Literally, that new account playthrough is coming soon. I know I've been talking about it for 6 months, but it's coming in the next month or two. So it's closer than ever. And yeah, I hope you guys get all the vault keys, all the epic vault keys. I hope you get so lucky and get way more than me. I really do. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for joining me. C. Rogan, DC United, D-Rock the Savage, Artless X Arts on Twitch. Please go over there, man. I want to see 10 people, extra people over there. I want to see 10 extra people over there next time he live streams on Twitch. Just look out for him. Go follow him over there. If you want to do me a favor, please follow D-Rock. He's really good at Gems of War. He's like better than me. Trevor, Dr. Mop Sister, DC United, Kimmy500, C. Rogan, September Blue UK, John Fitzpatrick, D-Rock, Kimmy, Ben, Trey Bobuff, 2 Scoops, John, Sinnycool. Who's that guy? Sinnycool. Luke Wilkins, thank you, man. Appreciate you. D-Rock, Dr. Mop Sister, became a member today. I thought you was already a member, you little sneaky sneakerson. Ben Templar, Carlos. What up, Carlos? Thank you, Carlos. Appreciate you, Carlos. Mike D. Raz, thank you, Raz. New Gems of War player there. He's gonna pass up me and John one day. Geedralis was here. What up, Geedralis, man? I missed you. What up, dude? Geedralis was in the building. Elite Gaming, of course. Luke Wilkins, D-Rock with that big 20 bomb. Everybody needs to go over there right now. Go follow him, and then you'll know when he's up next time. You can watch him. September Blue with that second shot. Hell yeah. I'll be right there with you in like 2 weeks. Carlos. September Blue with the $4.99. Appreciate it. Geedralis on the poop train, baby. Geedralis. Probably saying your name wrong like every single time. I'm sorry, Geedralis. You just have to change it to the way I say it, right? Frank Moses was here. Trey Bobof was on the poop train. Appreciate you, Trey. I need a res in Black and Butcher Block. I need a res right now in Butcher Block, Trey. You're on Discord, man. I'm on Discord with Faceless One. If you wanna Tunnel, it's if you're still there, Tunnel Quest on EverQuest. If you go to, there's like a Discord called Tunnel Quest. It's for like auction and stuff, like buying stuff. But we chat there too. So off the game, should check it out. You might already be on there. Jay Bay Disfigured, thank you. C. Rogan, Frank Moses, Luke Wilkins. Try not to miss anybody. Jay Davis. Thank you, Jay Davis, for joining me today. Hope everybody gets 1,000,000 vault keys. DC United, of course. You're like a pillar. You're like a table leg. You're like the foundation. DC United. Kimmy with the poop train. Mini Boss with the poop train. C. Rogan, Gidralis. Winnie was here. Almost forgot Winnie. Can't forget Winnie. Telling you, we got the best community, y'all. Dan Quayle was here, baby. We got Dan Quayle and Winnie. Like, how can you go wrong? Sebastian was here. Sebastian's a member. Frank Moses. That's as far as I can go, so if I didn't say your name, I apologize. You were just really early, but I really, really appreciate you. Everybody, do awesome in the vault. I'll talk to you later. Might be Sekiro. Might be like at the latest. I'll see you tomorrow for the spoiler video. So everybody have a great day. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the super chats and stuff. Really appreciate it. And I'll see y'all later. Peace out.